Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of Love After Lockup, Season 2, Episode 50. I don't know, y'all. It's a lot. Episode 55, 40. Who knows? Okay. It's one episode left. No, it's 2 episodes left. 1 episode left until the season finale. Where's the drama? Where's the stir? Where's the action? I'm missing it. Okay, I'm missing it. I do want to let you all know that I'm reviewing Claws. You can find it right up here, and if you can't find it right up there, then just go to my page because I probably won't put it up there. And I want to let you all know that I have a store. You can visit it. The link will be in the description box or in the pinned comment where you can find beautiful handmade jewelry. And until the 2nd of August, you can receive 15% off using promo code THANKS. You can find pieces like, oh my gosh, if I could make it straight, that would be great. But you can find pieces like this. And also little doozies like this. And some other stuff that I ain't got up here. Okay. Anyway, let's get started because I want to relax. Let's talk about who don't matter. So we see Lizzie. Lizzie is in Scott's home. Is she in a towel? I'm very confused. Anyway, Scott's friend Charlene comes home and Lizzie is like, oh, you got a key to his house? Oh, well, you sleeping with him, you a hoe. You must be sleeping with him if that's the reason why he ain't put you out. And so she like, call Scott. Charlene is like, call Scott in here. Scott comes in. Lizzie says, tell her what you told me in the car. And so he's like, I told you that I was going through a breakup and that I needed somebody to be there for me. Look, unless it was edited, he ain't say that shit. And then Lizzie was like, no, that's not what you said. You said that you couldn't get rid of her. And I'm like, unless it was edited, he didn't say that shit. Lizzie, you better take your bad wig someplace else. You are out of your ever-loving mind. Anyway, I know this gotta be fake because I, a certain type of woman, wouldn't dare let some woman with a bad weave, a fucking felon, drug addict, it don't damn matter. Once a drug addict, always a drug addict. You gonna sit up here and tell me anything about my life? Girl, you fucked up. Anyway, Scott says that Charlene has always been there for him. And Scott says that we both have different relationships. You're my girlfriend. I guess they together again. But Charlene is my best friend. And it didn't go as Lizzie planned. Charlene says that I don't even think that this relationship is cool until you take a drug test. So then Lizzie gonna open up her slurred ass mouth and say, ever since I met Scott in person, I think that he's been different from the man that I met in the pen and the paper. And I think that Scott has been on drugs. Girl, why don't you open up your fucking mouth and say this last season? Or this season. The first part of this season. All the time that they were spending together, when you was spending up his GD money, you never opened up your mouth and said, you know what? Since you're a drug addict, you definitely know how drug addicts move. So I'm confused as to why now that you got on that badass wig, now you bold enough to say this nigga on crack. What? Shouldn't you know a crackhead? If anybody should know a crackhead, it should be you. That's the end of their story. I do have to say that Charlene and Lizzie's reactions or interactions with one another always seem very fake to me. But I would have choked her ass out like Marcelino did Tito, okay? Don't sit up here and call me no hoe. Bitch, look at you. You standing in a damn towel? What? Look at Anyway, moving on. We gonna move on. We see Andrea and Lamar. They're driving to Utah. They said something in the beginning, but I didn't catch it because I was someplace else. He says that Andrea must have thought that she married this clean cut Mormon man, and that was never who he was. You know, cripping, smoking weed. You know, drinking. Lamar says that he doesn't want to move to a place that doesn't have any black people. And Andrea says that, you know, they have black people. And I'm like, but where? Where are the black people? With the exception of your friend. And I don't know the friend's name. Where are the black people at? Are you talking about your family? When you bring your kids, that's going to be the black people? Because I'm sorry. My grandmother says there are black people everywhere. Yes, we know this, okay? But I'm not about to take my black ass to Utah, okay? Especially, anyway, we see a little scene of them walking. Lamar is like, they're going to call the police on our black ass because, you know, walking in the street looking at houses. Andrea is like, no, they're not gonna call the police on you. And I really think that Andrea is out of touch with society. They will call the police on both of y'all black asses. What in the hell is wrong with you, Andrea? I don't want to walk the streets of some neighborhood. I could see if I lived in this neighborhood, yeah, me and my husband taking a walk, but you don't even live in the neighborhood, girl. Anyway, they go to a party. You know, Andrea's friends from when she was crying and stuff on the Where Are They Now episode. Well, her friends throughout the whole season, but you know, when she was crying and stuff and like, I can't deal, and put the phone down. Anyway, her friends are there. The black friend is there. I'm sorry, we just gonna call her black friend because I don't know her name. She is outside. Lamar goes outside. Lamar is like, you ready to eat? She like, I'm not eating that food. He like, why? She's like, she cooked chitlins. Who cooked chitlins? Stephanie. White people can't cook no damn chitlins. Well, she thinks she can. And I'm just like, this is it. If you move to Utah, I don't see any other people that you would have this interaction with. So, her black friend, we're going to call her BF. BF is like, racist. I'm sorry. BF is like, so, you know, you going to think about moving to Utah. He's like, I mean, you know, if I paroled out here, then maybe it would have been a different story. But since I went back to Los Angeles, you know, and I've seen my family, I mean, I missed 20 years of life. I'm really settled back into that location. So BF is like, I mean, but, you know, what's she called? Your wife wants to move to Utah. And he's like, yeah, I mean, you know, that matters and everything. But, I mean, she and I, we be, you know, where we be together. So, whatever. Anyway, he goes outside and he is fishing with the men. I don't think that Andrea really thought this through when she asked Ronald McDonald to sit here and talk to this man about moving to Utah. Because I would, no, I'm not moving, no. You got this man looking like this, talking to me, telling me to move to Utah and the experience, and you'll be closer to Tennyson, and you don't have to become a missionary, and all this stuff. And Lamar's like, I mean, you know, well, we got our bond when we said our vows, you know, and I just really don't think that this is something that I would do. This isn't the way that you go to convince this man to come and move to Utah. I don't want to be around this man. I really don't. Honestly. Touching on me and shit. Anyway, Andrea's in there talking about, you know, I've started to make plans. I even called my old boss and asked for my job, or see if I could get my old job back. And BF is like, this is not the way to move. Don't sit up here and try to make things happen behind the scenes when we don't even know if he want to move here. But that's the end of their story. I don't understand why you thought the best thing Oh, that's what Andrea said. She said that once Lamar sees the her friends and you know the party and just how lovely and wonderful everything is, he'll definitely want to move. No. Mm-mm. One thing, if I was from Los Angeles, California, and I went to Utah, you see my mouth, Utah, and I saw that damn snow, hell no. Time out. No. What? We went from beautiful sunny weather to snow? Get the fuck out of here. We not. Anyway. But is weed legal? Because if weed is legal, then what? Just take them to a place where weed ain't legal. Because I feel like, I don't know. Y'all, we moving on. We gonna move right on along. We see Tracy and Clint. Apparently, they've been fighting for 3 hours since Tracy found out that he been a lying ass, hoe ass, slut ass nigga. Clint told Stephanie that Tracy wasn't his goddess anymore and that he didn't love her, and he was making plans to be with Stephanie. Tracy says that, through all their adversity, Clint says that he was mad. That's why he texted Stephanie this. But Tracy says through all their adversity, she still loves him. He still loves her. She still wants to be with him. He still wants to be with her. They hug. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is he said that this happened around the time that she went, the mother effing crack era. So that's been a year. So you telling me that you've had steady communication with this woman for a year, Clint? Is that what you telling me? Huh? Because if you telling me that, then you know what? I'm about to beat somebody's ass. I really don't. I mean, like, if the mother effing crack era was so long ago, and you forgave her, you bailed her out of jail, you did all of this, but yet you was still talking to this woman? Come on, Clint. Give me some clarity. Anyway, they laying on the bed. Tracy says that she felt betrayed. She feels betrayed by him. And Clint says that, we didn't do anything. Our body parts never touched. Anyway, so he wakes up and Tracy is nowhere to be found. She is out relaxing by the pool. He goes out there to apologize to her. He says that he had hoped that this would have been, a trip of love and a new beginning. But, I mean, Clint, how could it be a new beginning when you were texting another woman? Anyway, Tracy accepts his apology, but Tracy says that she needs something more. She wants him to delete the number out of his phone, and he says done. She says if she texts again, block her. He says, oh yeah, I'll definitely tell you. Whatever. Then she says, well, I feel like we should renew our vows. He says we already had a wedding. Clint, shut the fuck up. Anyway, she's like, I want to do it. And I want to call your mama. I don't know why she said she wanted to call his mother to invite her or whatever. Anyway, they call Alice. Alice was like, please don't tell me y'all having a baby. Please. Because hell no. Tracy is like, no. Tracy's like, I want to do like a traditional wedding. Alice is like, a traditional wedding is in a church. But I mean, if that's what y'all want to do, then, boom, boom. I just hope that this ain't the mother effing crack era. Because, my son called me crying and everything. And I ain't really got time for all that no more. So, they hang up from Alice. And that's the end of the story. I'm just really confused because what was the point of calling Alice? Like, what was the point of any of that? Like, I don't know. I'm just really confused. Y'all, I guess I left Sarah. Well, I left Marcelino and Brittany for that. But I don't know. Sarah said that she didn't have some damn depression after her baby, and Michael had something to do with it. She says that she doesn't want this married life, and she's going to see a divorce lawyer because she never experienced what it was to be a wife. The lawyer asks if she thinks he's going to take the kids. And she says, well, he can't be spiteful. The lawyer says, after you sign this, then someone's going to serve him. She's like, I can't serve him. The lawyer is like, well, clearly you don't have the balls to stay away from this man. So, Sarah, if you serve the darn papers, are you not gonna fall back on this man's penis and have another baby in 9 months? Like, what are you talking about? Sarah says that she's gonna bring the divorce papers to Michigan because she wants Michael to see his kids. And, you know, even though she's really sad that everything is ending, she really wished that she had experienced that wife life, you know. But you married a man in prison. You married a man in prison. I'm sorry. Anyway, we see Megan and her father. Megan goes and tells her father that she went to Flint. She went to go see Michael. Megan's father is like, where's your damn intuition? I thought women had intuition. Where's yours? Because I don't see it. Your mama had intuition. Your grandma had intuition. Where's yours? He said, you know what? Call this man up. Call him. So she calls Michael. He like, yo, what's up? He like, hi, how are you doing? This is Michael. Hi, how are you doing? He like, why you ain't tell my daughter that you was married? He was like, yeah, I could have conducted myself better. I mean, the craziest thing is Michael changed. He didn't change his entire tune, but with Megan, he was an A, okay, and with, well, not the letter grade A, the note. With Megan, he was an A, and with Megan's father, he was like an A flat, okay, because he was like, well, you know, he was a little bit like, and then her father was like, why he talk like that? Like, why he mumbling? Like, I don't even like him. Like, well, why are you setting yourself up for this stupidity? Like, what if you have a child with this man and then I gotta have grandkids that got his DNA? Like, what's wrong with you? Megan says that she's stuck in between a rock and a hard place because she doesn't know what to do. Her father has been right all of the times, but you know, she loves Michael. Next we see Sarah. Sarah goes to see her friend. What's her friend's name? Yimmy, Simmy, Jimmy, Yinny. We're gonna call her Yimmy. Whatever. We're gonna call her shaved head. So we see SH. They drinking coffee. She says, guess what? SH gonna say, are you pregnant? First of all, how could she be pregnant? Now that I'm thinking about it, how could she be pregnant if Michael is in Flint? Unless she been, you see my eyes? Maybe she been. Anyway, she like, yeah, I'm pregnant. She like, no, blah, 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 whatever. She tells her that she's getting a divorce. SH is very happy, okay? SH is like, this is the step in the right direction. Sarah says, but I just feel like I failed. I failed, you know, keeping my family together and keeping my marriage together. And Yimmy Yinny is like, nah, girl, you ain't failed. He failed. And Sarah's like, well, you know, I'm gonna go on to Michigan to see him. And Yimmy is like, why? And she like, you know, so he can see his kids and I can serve him these damn divorce papers. And Yimmy is really concerned because she doesn't want Michael to manipulate Sarah again, and she, case in point, falls on his peen and has baby number 3. So then we see the final scene of Sarah getting in the car with her 2 children. Girl, you got 2 whole ass kids. Whew. And they going to Michigan, and she just, what did she say? What in the hell did she say? She says that divorce will be hard because she has 2 kids and she loves him more than she can handle. But she isn't sure that he'll give her that second guessing feeling. I'm pretty sure that's not what she said, but that's what I wrote, so that's what I said. So that's the end of their story. Now let's talk about Marcelino and Tito. So we see Marcelino. He done turned his car around. He says he doesn't know Tito, but he knows his type, and that the things that he's doing to Giovanni are going to translate for Giovanni later in life. So he pulls up on him. He like, yo, I need to talk to you. Tito looked crazy as hell. Tito looked like he is not the one to mess with. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Tito got crazy eyes. You can always tell when somebody got crazy eyes. They can smile, they can be happy, they can laugh, they can be jovial, but you see them crazy eyes regardless. Anyway, Marcelino says that he wants to be a parent to Giovanni, but he can't do that with Tito hanging over his shoulder. Tito's his father. Like, what are you talking about? Tito is his literal, actual father. So, like, what do you mean? Like, what? You want that nigga to die? Like, anyway, Marcelino asks, why haven't you been around? And I've had him for a year. And Tito's like, nah, bro, you ain't had my son for a year. You better chill all that shit out. And Tito's like, look, it's me and Brittany's son. If I see Brittany ain't here, so Brittany obviously ain't got a problem with the way shit is going, so I don't know. I don't understand why you here. Tito says, okay, I'm gonna tell you how I got full custody. Like, homegirl didn't even show up to court. Same thing that Brittany said. And he's like, so you know it's serious for Nevada to give a father 100% custody. Marcelino says something like, well, we want 100% custody. Tito's like, you must be out your damn mind if you think I'm gonna give up 100% custody of my child. I'm just really trying to figure out, why would you think you gonna come to a man and to man, woman? I mean, like, they gotta be a real broke down individual for you to sit up here and ask, hey, can you sign over your parental rights? Because I want to raise your child. No. Like, we can do 50-50. But first of all, who are you? I didn't have sex with your ass. I didn't create a baby with you. Why are you talking to me? Anyway, Tito was like, you out your mind if you think I'm going to give up 100% custody of my son. Then Tito was like, you know what? Forget all the talking. He stands up. He like, what's good? Marcelino is like, don't tell me what's good. And then they start fighting. Then the producer then walked his old ass over there. And like, hey, you guys, break it up. Tito pushed that producer out the way. I forgot all about the fight until the end when they showed it again. But all I know is Marcelino was choking the hell out of Tito. And that's why you can't choke this man out and then say, we want full custody. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. So Marcelino goes home. He's like, I know Brittany gonna be mad at me. Maybe I should have taken Brittany's advice. Maybe. Marcelino is outside. Brittany come outside. Brittany say, you think this is a fucking joke? Huh? This man just called me, say, bring me my son in 30 minutes or I'm going to call the cops. Do you think this is a joke? I don't understand. Now, Tito texted her like, yo bitch ass man that came over here, bring me my son or I'm going to call the cops. Y'all playing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this gotta be made for TV drama, because I know Marcelino in all of his common sensory didn't think that the woman who went to jail for drugs or went to jail for whatever Brittany went to jail for, this is the best course of action, to have her husband fight the person who has 100% custody of her child. But that's the end of the episode, y'all. I'm hoping that next week's episode will be better and more exciting. And I hope that the season finale will not leave me wanting more, because I will be very angry. I don't know how I got through this whole season, but I done it, bro. I done it. Anyway, if you like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and everything else you need to know about me will be down below. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. How you gonna choke this man out? How you gonna choke him out? And oh, that's what he said. He said, this ain't the last time you gonna see me. Tito gonna kill Marcelino. And Marcelino done brought it on himself. Bye.